Hey everyone, how are all you guys doing today? I hope you guys are all doing well. This is Arcane with a fourth attempt at this commentary video. My last attempt, I actually did the whole commentary nicely, and I noticed at the end of it when I was going to make the video that I put the mic jack in the I put the mic jack in the earphone piece, and I put the earphone in the mic jack piece. So that did not work at all. And I only noticed that once I was going to make the video with the commentary and put it all together, blah blah blah. So now I have to do this video again. So, as you can see, it's some more Assassin's Creed 4 Deathmatch. And what I was going to talk about in this video was poison. Now, I did kind of roughly touch upon poison in my last video, but I did say I want to save it. And in the comments, the Lady Trickster and Valderon, they did kind of touch upon what I was going to say anyway, but I will just go over it again, because maybe nobody saw the comments. Just pretend you didn't see the comments. So, the two main points with poison and the problems with it is, firstly, over the past couple of weeks playing Deathmatch, I've noticed that I've been using poison on my target. They only have one pursuer, which is me. But when I use my poison, in the 6 seconds it takes to kill my target, they actually get another pursuer, and that pursuer intercepts my poison. And that has been happening a lot in Deathmatch recently. That is the main problem I was having. So, the second point was in competitive lobbies. Now, this is a bit more obvious that in competitive lobbies, your poison, once you get poisoned, you're going to get stunned. You might not even probably get your poison in, you probably get stunned before that, but if you're lucky enough to get it in, you're definitely going to get stunned, and then you set up a brilliant kill for your pursuer. Even worse if you're near a bench. So, this doesn't actually frustrate me more than the first point, because the first point, it was happening in random lobbies, whether they were noobs or pros. It was like, it was just happening all the time. So, I have started investigating some new abilities, and I've been practicing a little bit. What it is, I've got that used to poison for some reason now. Like, I just can't play if I don't have poison on. But I will start experimenting. And I started a little bit with time phase, because I've seen all the pros use time phase. And I couldn't really get a feel for it to begin with. I noticed that I was using it, but they were still killing me. I couldn't really get my stuns in. Even though I have noticed people using it on me, somehow, like, I don't know if it's the way they use it or not, but I can't really get, no square prompt appears for me to actually even get a kill in, so that's kind of weird. Maybe I don't understand it fully yet. Maybe you guys can explain it in the comments. But I started off a little bit with time phase. Then I went on to Bodyguard. Now, I don't even know why I attempted Bodyguard, because it just frustrated me even more. I did notice you have to be locked on, but either way, if you don't lock on, it just spawns a Bodyguard randomly, anywhere, which is a bit annoying. Even if your pursuer is really close, it spawns a Bodyguard really way away. Way away, that word. And second of all, if you do lock on, my Bodyguard doesn't actually even seem to even move. It just stands there, and I have to end up like hiding behind my Bodyguard, luring my pursuer to me, so my Bodyguard can stun. But Bodyguard is annoying. It doesn't do the job. It doesn't chase after them like I get hunted down anyway. So then I was like, you know what, sack it, I'm just going to use Teleport. Now, Teleport is actually a pretty decent ability in Deathmatch. I played quite a few games with it. I had some really good games. I had played a few competitive games, and competitive meaning random prestiges. And I actually won quite a few. I actually had a really good game, better than this one, but I actually deleted it, so you just have to settle with this. But there are some awesome teleporting moments in this game. I think that competitive game might have just gone with the way I was playing in general. I was actually playing with only two abilities, Disguise and Knives, because the teleport wasn't actually any use. But but on a serious note, I can't really think of any other abilities to use in deathmatch. I'm saying, if you guys have got any ideas, or if there's any profile sets you use, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll give them a go. Firecrackers was just come to mind now. I might use that, but I can't really think of anything else, to be honest with you. I don't know if in the end I will probably go back to using poison, but I think it will always be on my profile set anyway. It always has been. I've just got used to it on there. It was like when I used to always play with smoke. To go on to disguise and poison from using poison smoke, it was really hard. I just felt so lost without using smoke bomb. And I think that's how I feel now, taking poison off and starting with something new. And especially when I get used to something, I find it really hard to try something new, to that new experience, to get used to it, all that. But I think over time it'll come. So this is a pretty decent game. I think I'll just get into the commentary of the gameplay now for the last 3 minutes. I do get a few teleporting fails in this last couple of minutes. I had some good ones at the start. But I'm in a pretty decent position here. I've got 4,000 points. I get a stun on the Night Stalker, then activate Revelation. So I'm just going to try run away and see if I can pick up another corner stun. But this Lady Black is spamming square coming around this corner. She had to be. I think obviously getting a corner stun there is not going to work because the magnetic hay bale will pull you in, which is another thing the devs should consider. These magnetic hay bales, should they be magnetic? I actually attempted a couple of knife stuns near hay bales. Don't do that at all. You'll just get pulled in that hay bale. Now I do pop on disguise here, but then I do remember that I just need acrobatic for the variety. So usually I pop on disguise and try get a focus or a hidden focus, because usually they don't have a clue. But obviously variety is needed. 400 points, so I'll just go for that instead. And now I'm gonna have a little bit of an annoying moment trying to find this firebrand. Now, as I was running around the corner, my thing at the bottom, radar, picture portrait, whatever, did not light up. So I understand why now, because it was hiding behind that wall. But I go in for the half a focus. I was going to go in for the full focus, but during the game I thought she actually looked back. So I just quickly whacked square in, because I didn't want to lose my incognito or silent, whichever it was. Time phase stuns the Wayfarer, so I'm going to get this hidden. I used to love getting grounded focuses, I don't know why, but obviously hiddens are worth much more now. I've always thought, I don't know about you, like, and I mentioned this before, instead of putting a multiplier bonus on the acrobatic, if you put a multiplier bonus on the focus instead, how would that work? Acrobatic would still count towards variety and focus would, but I just think focuses should be more rewarding because it is more stealthier, but this game doesn't really reward you for focuses, so having the multiplier on the focus, that would be pretty cool. Because acrobatics are pretty easy, especially with knives. The lag pull down doesn't help, but they are a bit easier to get than focuses. Here I'm gonna get killed. Is it by the Rebel or the Lady Black? One of them. The warning of the Animus hack is announced, and I thought it would be her. That's why I thought she went on top of the carriage to just start zapping people one by one. But unfortunately I get killed, so it must be somebody else. This guy's been running around the whole game. And I knifed him and then got in confusion as to going for an acrobatic or not, so I just ended up killing him for nothing. And to be honest with you, I think that is the end of the game. I think I should leave my commentary here. But you know what? Thank you very much for listening. Leave your comments below. Like and subscribe. And I shall see all you guys later. So take care. Goodbye.